Breaking free from the shadow. Did you ever have that feeling of heaviness within you and it just seems to pop up in your day or your life where you feel like swamped that you can't get out of bed or you just can't move? Now, this heaviness can sometimes not be yours, or maybe all of it does not belong to you. And this is exactly what we're working at in this webinar is that we're working with the shadow and the heaviness of the ancestors and breaking it down very detailed into different systems so we can clear it from our own system and our own life journey. So we're more refreshed, more free to be ourselves and to step into full being state of life. So yesterday we were working with first clearing our own heaviness, our own shadow aspects, and then we went working with mom and dad's shadow aspects and also siblings and uncles and aunts. So we're going to go much further into the ancestral line this evening, and then we'll work through further clearing of shadow and then really activation as well to bring you more into your own essence. So this webinar is really going to help you be more refreshed, more liberated, more free to movement, to joy, to success, to abundance, to be really yourself and to step out of those heaviness, the heaviness or something that is pulling you or nastiness which draws you or comes out of your system. And you say, wow, where did this come from? That wasn't like me. So a lot of time we step into the character of our ancestors and they play out within us. So that the shadow of the darkness plays out within us and it's not all belong to us, but it can enter our system when we have that vibration within us. And then we're affected also by the shadow around us then. So this webinar is really about clearing the shadow within you so you don't draw it into your system or allow it into your system in that way. There's nothing wrong with the shadow. It's about loving the shadow and accepting the shadow. But then what parts of it is really you and what is running the show here? So it would be really setting yourself free from that river of shadow of the ancestors. And it's amazing. You can go back a few hundred years of ancestral shadow topics, and they're in our blood. So that's what I'm working with in these webinars is the ancestral blood shadow, which creates heaviness and creates different characters, shadow characters in our lives, and then we play them out in some way. So we don't become them, that we actually be ourselves. So this is what we're doing. Yesterday's was very deep and very strong, sometimes uncomfortable, because it is the shadow and what you're feeling, that uncomfortable part is what was in you already, and then you're clearing it. So if you weren't there last night, if you want to be part of the webinar, you can jump in and watch it whenever you want at your convenience, but it will really refresh your system and release you from a lot of heaviness that are burdens, which may be affecting you in your daily life and maybe judging people or projecting onto people. And maybe those judgments are not from you. So let's really accept what's in your system and then transform it and then transform what doesn't belong to you as well and clear it completely from your system. So this is what I'll be doing this evening in tonight's webinar. So yeah, if you want to be part of it, you can jump right in, or else watch it later, a later date. So yeah, it's a very powerful one to look at one shadow, to accept it, to own it, and to transform it. What's on the other side of the shadow? Wholeness, love, nourishment, expansion. So I look forward to seeing you there if you'd like to be part of this. Have a beautiful day. Thank you.